What's up, guys? Chaz here. Let's have a chat, shall we? I'm gonna put my feet up. I'm gonna get comfy. Cheers. We're gonna talk about real shit tonight, shall we? I'm not gonna edit. I'm not gonna do any special effects. I'm not gonna do a crazy intro. I'm not gonna monetize this video. I just wanna talk with y'all. I don't know if this is gonna go on for 20 minutes. I don't know if it's gonna go on for 5 minutes. This is not going to make sense to most of you, and that's okay. I just feel that I don't know, it's weird. I feel I have an obligation to break the mold of YouTube. I think that most people that do YouTube, not just YouTube, let me clarify. Most people do social media, Instagram accounts, Facebook pages. It's always the highlights. It's always the highlight reels of people's lives, especially with the flipping and reselling community. You always see these videos like, oh my gosh, here's all my sales. Oh my gosh, look how amazing I'm doing. Oh my gosh, we're on vacation. Oh my gosh, look what we're doing. There are so many nights just like what I'm having tonight. They're nights that they're not, it's weird, it's very hard to explain. Some of you will understand where I'm coming from. It's not a negative mindset, it's not complaining. You're just in a funk almost. Like, it's 9:30 p.m. right now. I'm at the office getting work done because I'm busy for the next few days, so I need to get extra work done tonight, which I've been doing. And then I catch myself going to Instagram and I see my wife and little boy Titus. They're at home having a blast. And it's really hard to explain. It just kind of caught me in a moment where I caught myself thinking, is it worth me being here right now? Is it really worth me being here right now? And the answer is yes, it is. Because it's these hidden hours, these late nights, the times that most people on social media and YouTube are not talking about. It's these moments right here that make or break success. Because most people, especially in the reselling business, most people think it's all fun and games. You just gotta go to thrift stores, you go to Walmart clearance, you buy a few things, you flip them, you make money, you quit your job, you travel. Like those happen. Don't get me wrong, that stuff happens. We get to travel all the time. We get to have a blast with what we do. And it's totally worth it. But there's nights like right now, right in this moment, where you start catching yourself thinking, like, I caught myself just, and I'm being completely raw and vulnerable with you guys right now. I'm just unloading everything that's in my head in hopes that maybe it helps at least one person watching this. But I caught myself for just a brief moment, caught myself thinking like, okay, we got the office now. We've got the business running. We're scaling, we're growing. Like, is it all worth it? Is it all actually worth it? Should we just go back to regular jobs, live our regular lives that we did, and just be complacent? Because I often catch myself thinking those times were easy. Those were the easiest times of our lives, even though in the moment when we were there, we had full-time jobs that we hated. We were broke every paycheck, but in the moment, you don't see it as being easy at all. You think it's extremely difficult in that moment. But here on the other side of the fence now, we've both quit our jobs. And if you're new to the channel, I'm talking about my wife and I. And if you're new to the channel, this is going to be a super terrible video to start on. Let me just put that out there. This is kind of late night rambles with Chaz, we'll call it that. But Trista and I, we quit our jobs, and it's been 2 years now since we've been working full-time for ourselves. And there's a lot of these late nights. There's a lot of the early mornings. There's a lot of the hidden hours that nobody is seeing. And even harder than that, there's a lot of work that you put into things that never gets recognized, and you'll often feel underappreciated in a lot of moments. You learn very quickly to develop thick skin in this game. Very quickly, you learn how to develop thick skin. And that right there is why most people don't make it, because the second they hit a tough spot, the second that they make a bad purchase and they go broke for a month, the second that they face adversity, the second that they face somebody leaving a negative comment on their Instagram or their YouTube channel, the second you hit these tough times, that is going to help you time and time again to develop thicker skin. And thick skin is what you need in this ballgame, guys. And again, like I said in the beginning, this all is just going to be completely random, rambling nonsense to most of you. But there's a few of you that understand what I'm talking about. This was just one of those nights I've just been in deep reflection of like, is this all worth it? Like, is the work I'm doing here on YouTube worth it? Is putting up the extra bills for rent in this space that we have worth it? Is it worth it for me to be away from my family right now when I can be cuddling up on the couch with them right now? Is it worth it? This is just one of those tough mental nights. And it's a tough mental night that I can promise you every YouTuber that you watch, every Instagram profile that you watch, every one of them goes through these nights too. I want to be the one that kind of breaks the mold and starts actually showing it and talking about it. Because if you watch my regular videos, I don't have the same tone of voice. I don't have the excited Chaz voice right now, because right now is a tough night. Right now is one. It's not that anything bad happened. It's not that one event happened that caused this mood. It's something that every entrepreneur goes through. And it's something that nobody talks about. And I get from a YouTube perspective, like we almost feel like on YouTube world, we have this persona to portray. We have this audience to fill that need that they have. And I don't want this to be one of those channels. I want to create great content for you guys. I want to create tutorial videos to show you the step-by-steps on how to do things. We want to continue doing our vlogs and documenting behind the scenes to show you guys like the actual work that goes into the business. And I want to start doing more videos of just like raw, real talks with you guys. Because it's stuff that if you're new to creating your own business or reselling, you need to understand that it's going to be the hardest effing thing you ever do in your life. And this ties back into what I said earlier. Going to a regular job was easy. I'm not saying the job itself is easy. I'm saying the process of clocking in at 9 a.m., being told what to do throughout the day, and you'd put in bare minimum work, just enough to not get fired, just enough to collect that paycheck, clock out at 5 or 6 p.m., go home, put your feet up, and you can just chill the rest of the night. Those were the easiest times of our lives. The moment that we decided I quit my job first, 2 years before Trista did. But the moment we decided to bring Trista home and she quit her job, our financial blanket was gone. That every 2-week comfortable paycheck that was kind of the backup for her, that was gone. That was the starting point. That was the door opening of this life kind of getting tough. Because not only we were running our own business, we're raising a little one at the same time. Everyone watches these YouTube videos, these YouTube channels. They watch Instagram profiles and think like, wow, they've got their shit together. It must be so nice for them to run their own business, to not have a job, and they just get to live the lifestyle they want. That's so great for them. They're not talking about the nights like this. They're hidden hours, guys. It's the hidden hours that make or break your success. So if you watch these videos and you kind of want to start your own business, whether it's reselling, whether you're selling direct sales and whatever it is, whether you start a brick and mortar business, any business, this all applies, any business. Whatever you decide to do, you need to really put your foot down and make a decision that you're going to go all in. You're going to accept the fact that it's going to get tough. It's going to be so much tougher than you can ever imagine. but you just have to go through it to learn to develop that thick skin. And when you have these nights right now that I'm having, where it's just you've hit this like mental block, you've got to just accept the fact that that's going to happen, probably more often than you know. So whether that's 2 days a week, 3 days a week, whatever, that you hit these mental blocks and you just can't seem to get past it, you've got to keep pushing forward through it. Call it a day. Like, I'm getting ready to just clock out. You know, I am going to be no good to get on and try to do YouTube videos right now. I'm going to be no good to try to create like a great tutorial for you. I'm going to be no good for a lot of things right now. So I'm probably just going to know myself well enough. I need to call it a night. I need to go home, spend a little bit of time with my family. I need to just mentally clock out, and I need to get a good night of sleep, and I need to come back again tomorrow. Because that's the key. You come back again tomorrow. Every single time that you fall on your ass, you get back up and you keep trying again. Because a lot of times in business and in life, you're going to get knocked down. Whether that's life, family issues, debt, like whatever your situation is. Because we're all in different scenarios, right? Whatever knocks you down, that's not always your choice. That just happens, and that's okay. But what's not okay is if you choose to stay down. Because too often people get knocked down in life and they use it as a crutch. They use it as an assistance. They use it as an excuse. If you continue using your situations and your circumstances as a crutch in life, you're never going to have that breakthrough that you want. You've got to take personal responsibility, get over it, and start moving forward and growing whatever it is that you want to grow. Whether it's a business, you want to get better in your relationships, your spiritual life, your health and your fitness, this applies for it all. Take personal responsibility for it and just get it. Get back up and keep moving forward. That's the key, guys. So, I think that concludes everything that's kind of in my brain tonight. This shit's hard. That sums it up. Running a business, creating the lifestyle of freedom, that laptop lifestyle they all say it is, it's hard. It's extremely difficult. But as often as we have these tough moments that I'm having kind of right now, there's equally as many great moments. And the great moments far outweigh the tough ones. They make it worth it. Because I know that the next time I hop on a plane to go travel somewhere, the next time I get to meet with one of my viewers here on YouTube and they say, Chaz, because of your videos, I was able to blank. Those moments make it all worth it. That's why I keep showing up, keep doing what we do. But aside from that, this was a different style of video for you guys. I just wanted to cut the front, cut the persona. I wanted to just cut everything down and just get raw and real with you. This has been one of those tough nights. And it's a tough night that every single YouTuber, every single Instagram person goes through. Nobody talks about it though. I'm going to start opening up and sharing like the real stuff behind the scenes. So if you got anything out of this video, please do me a favor and just comment below. Let me know if you have those same struggles. Let me know what you're going through right now. Because I could just be batshit crazy and rambling in my own little world right now. I don't know. I figured I would just at least record a little bit of my thoughts tonight. But aside from that, this has been Chaz. Peace out, crew. Have a great night. I'll see you later.